Alright, much Abrew about nothing time. Playing some Cruel Control in Modern, and we're gonna have to ship this. We have a lot of good cards. Maybe there's an argument for keeping it. We're on the draw. We opt into a land into Think Twice, and then our hand is actually reasonable. It's so slow, though. We're gonna mulligan. Alright. I guess this is sorta better-ish, maybe. Lots of tap lands. Lots and lots. Opponent in the tank. Goes to 5. Well, we're gonna keep. I think we're gonna put Snapcaster to the bottom. See what our opponent's up to. Temple of Deceit. Alright. Ad Nauseam, most likely. Seems like this could be a good matchup. Assuming we live long enough to counter things. Sleight of hand. Definitely Ad Nauseam. Untap land would be our dream draw. Just like a fetch land or something. Alright. Well, Watery Grave is an untap land. Not a fetch land, but it still turns on our mana leaks. Opponent passes. Well, play Tar Pit, pass the turn. Opponent's probably going to start storing up some mana. Yep. Opponent passes. Let's play the island, pass the turn. Okay. Stores up some mana. There's an island. Alright, let's just bounce Dreadship Reef, draw a card. Peer through depths. What is our opponent playing? Gets a sleight of hand. This is Ad Nauseam, right? Is there any chance this is not Ad Nauseam? Play Sulfur Falls. I don't think we're going to attack here. I think leaving up counters is still better. What non-Ad Nauseam deck could this be? I'm very confused now. Normally, Temple just automatically means... it's got to be Ad Nauseam. Okay, let's think twice. Draw a card. And then Electrolyze, which is never going to get any better. Draw a card. Terminate, pretty dead. Play Drowned Catacombs. Pass the turn. We'll just keep Think Twicing. I think we just got to counter everything relevant, and Brute Force card draw is probably our best way of doing that. Prism, I think that counts as relevant. We'll Mana Leak. Flashback our Think Twice. Another land. Explosives. I'll play Catacombs. And I think we just Explosives on 3. Which turns off the Phyrexian Unlife part of the combo. Peer through depths. I wish we had a clock. That's one thing I've noticed. Opponent gets Ad Nauseam. Yep. And passes. Opponent passes. Well, let's think twice. Play Polluted Delta. Fire up Tar Pit. We got to start pressuring our opponent. Hit our opponent for 3. Opponent's storing up some mana. And we'll just pass. We do have some dead cards in game 1. That's for sure. Tap land for our opponent. Think twice. More lands. Crag Polluted Delta. Get a Steam Vents. Tapped. Definitely want some more counters. Fatal Push is not a counter. Play Catacombs. Fire up Tar Pit. Hit our opponent. Down to 12. Hopefully our 2 counters are enough to protect us. Snapcaster, Cryptic Command, all that stuff would make me feel a little bit more comfortable if we manage to draw into it. Another land. Opponent passes. I'll play an island. Fire up Tar Pit. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. Even more mana. I don't know. I don't know if we got enough defense. Opponent passes. Well, they're going to have to discard the hand size. We draw more Fatal Pushes. Well, fire up Tar Pit. Hit our opponent. They got to go for it this coming turn, and I don't know if we can defend ourselves. Play an island. Pass the turn. I don't think we have enough counters to survive if they have it. We have a lot of dead cards in this matchup. That's one of the upsides, I guess, of Ad Nauseam. Okay. Yes, we got there! Opponent with a desperate Ad Nauseam. Oh, and they hit another Ad Nauseam, and we got him. Whew! Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Because I don't know if just Mana Leak Logic Knot would have been enough to keep us alive there. Opponent said they had 2 more Ad Nauseams in hand, so a bit unlucky. A bit unlucky. Well, we're bringing in every counter you can imagine, along with Vendilion Click, going down every bit of creature removal you can imagine, which do absolutely nothing. Go down Shadow of Doubt. They don't actually tutor for anything. Kolaghan's Command is actually reasonable at blowing up their mana artifacts. Probably got to go down a Cruel Ultimatum, which is so sad because we're playing Cruel Control, but gotta do what you gotta do. Dispel, Opt, Spell Snare, Surgical, Thoughtseize, Nihil Spellbomb just cycles, right? They don't really have any graveyard stuff. We could go down Nihil Spellbombs. I don't know if Explosives is worth it. It gets rid of... It can attack their mana. It might actually be. I guess we could bring in Kalitas as a faster clock. Or just leave a Nihil Spellbomb. Maybe Fulminator? Blowing up lands can be somewhat relevant. They need a lot of mana to combo. Alright, let's try that. Let's bring in one Fulminator. Let's try it. Let's try it like that. It could work. Alright, we're going to try this on the draw. Leyline of Sanctity. That is somewhat annoying, although not really just devastating. Especially since we can always Cryptic it. We mostly want just a red source. There's a Lotus Bloom. Ground Catacombs, go. Yeah, we just really want some manas. Certain Visions. Opponent passes. Alright, there's Scalding Tarn. That's good. So play Scalding Tarn. Explosives. Do we want to run it out on 0? Let's wait. Let's wait. Pass the turn. I'll feel better if we can get to these Cryptics. Opponent has Duress. Alright. Has a couple options to choose from. Many, actually. Takes a Cryptic. And passes. Another Cryptic. Well, crack Scalding Tarn. Get a Steam Vents. Untapped. Played around Catacombs. Pass the turn. Lotus Bloom coming down. So we are going to just blow up this Lotus Bloom. We're going to have to 2 ourselves to do it, which is annoying, but... So there's Lotus Bloom. Kolaghan's Command. Destroy an artifact. 2 damage to us. Opponent sacks it. Wow. Okay. Opponent loves these blind ad nauseams. Down to 15. Certain Visions, 14. How far do they go? Alright, opponent stops. Plays a land. Casts a Sleight of Hand. We would love a land. Collective Brutality is not a land. So pass the turn. Seachrome Coast. Certain Visions. We really need to get to these Cryptics. We've been throwing a lot of damage at our own face. Snapcaster, not a land. There's Polluted Delta. Alright, Polluted Delta's good. Play Polluted Delta, pass the turn. So now at least we get Cryptic up. Opponent plays a tap land. Alright, crack Polluted Delta. Grab an island. And we're just going to bounce Leyline and draw a card. Pact of Negation, interesting. We draw another Engineered Explosives. Well, pass the turn. This does price our opponent into casting an Angel's Grace here. Yep. Okay. So they don't lose the game this turn. Beseju. Well, let's try this again. Bounce Leyline. Draw a card. There's a land. Play Polluted Delta. Collective Brutality. Duress our opponent. Pact of Negation. How do we die next turn? Angel's Grace, untap Black Source. Do we counter this? I think so. I think we have to. Crack this. Grab a Steam Vents. Untapped. Logic not Pact. I think we gotta go X5. Counter Pact. Collective Brutality. Oh, they had... Yeah. We probably would have been dead next turn. Do we take Ad Nauseam or Angel's Grace? Both are uncounterable at the moment. I guess we just take Ad Nauseam, because we could draw into a Surgical to get rid of that forever, and then it should be hard to lose. And they have more Angel's Graces than they do Ad Nauseams. Replays Leyline. We mostly just want to land. Let's opt for land. Put on top. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Down to 7. Pass the turn. So this lets us leave up Logic Knot at least. Lotus Bloom suspended. Lab Maniac. So opponent has Angel's Grace and Dreadship Reef. Okay. So let's Snapcaster. Snapcaster for Coligan's Command. Coligan's Command. Oh, we can't even do that. Oh my goodness. Punt! It was a punt. Dispel. So let's get in with Snapcaster. Hit our opponent. Yeah, I should have done that a little bit differently. We should have just opted. Opponent blocks. Yeah, we would have got more value from opt. Pass the turn. Lotus Bloom ticking down. Let's Snapcaster for Cryptic Command. Cryptic Command. Bounce Leyline, draw a card. Get in with Snapcaster Mage. Thoughtseize our opponent. Leyline Angel's Grace. Take Angel's Grace. No combo pieces in hand. Play Search for Iskanta. Play Explosives. 3 colors. Pass the turn. Lotus Bloom coming down next turn. Yup. Leyline is back. And a Temple. Leaves a card on top. Yikes. Search for Iskanta. 1, 2, 3. Mill Polluted Delta. Flip. Draw another Polluted Delta. Get in with Snapcaster. Play Polluted Delta. Play Explosives. X0. And pass the turn. Here comes Lotus Bloom. Our opponent had to go runner to have lethal, though. Lotus Bloom coming down. Yup. Sleight of hand. Okay, we can't stop that. Duress. Takes our Dispel. I'll crack Polluted Delta. Grab an island. Search for Iskanta. How good is Logic Knot? Not that good with the Seiju out there. We could also just think twice to draw a card. Let's take Think Twice. Cast Think Twice. Untap. Oh, now I kind of wish we'd kept it. Get in with Snapcaster Mage. If I knew we were going to get our one of Field of Ruin. Play Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin Beseiju. Get an island. Pass the turn. Opponent. Passing. Man, we're putting up a fight. There's a Cryptic. That's good. That is very good news. Untap. And a Mana Leak. Oh, we might be getting there. Get in with Snapcaster. Play Creeping Tar Pit. Alright, sack Explosives. We lose our other Explosives, but to put our opponent down 3 mana, I think it's worth it. Because that turns on our Mana Leak much more readily. Iskanta. Ad Nauseam. Our opponent's going to kill themselves, right? Isn't that the most likely outcome of this? Okay. Land. Down to 4. Down to 2. And that does it! Yeah, I mean, our opponent managed to resolve their Ad Nauseams, but they... Well, I guess we figured out the secret to that matchup. Our Cruel Ultimatums don't do much. We just have to wait for our opponent to kill themselves while we left counters. Sweet. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, take a second and click that like button down below. It's a great way to help support the channel for free. And you can find the next video in the playlist right here.